if anybody insults the president or insults anyone in power right now, before you know, maybe the DSS will find you. Now, terrorists are content creators. Some people was even making fun of it that they're even doing giveaway. And yet, we don't know what to do. Is that even tenable? But the most important part is that the government now did not have to be very honest with the people. Sometimes we feel government is not very honest. And that ego has to fall off the cliff so that all of us can come together and solve this national crisis we're dealing with. So one of the things we hear, and it's a sorry story most of the time, and sometimes, of course, most of the time is dismissed by the hierarchy of the military or the DHQ. We've heard complaints. One of the things I have heard over and over again, in fact, there was a recent video where we hear communities say, we know they are coming, and then we're being attacked, and we reach out to the military, they are not reacting. Or sometimes we notify them, or they see these people passing, and they are not doing anything. In fact, the recent one I heard was that the community said they were attacked, so they, more like reprisal, attacking the bandits or whoever they are, and then the military, according to them, came, and then there was a shooting spree. Some of their people died. So their argument is to the effect that they are a bit empathetic. Some of these guys are empathetic to these outlaws. That is the allegation against some of our military men.
In this Kwara issue, 38 victims kidnapped. None of them have told us that they were attacked in the camp or anything. They said they just came out and said you people should go, and they went somewhere and they picked them in the buses. The DSS picked them in their buses and they took them to the government house. So there's no report of them attacking anybody, attacking the terrorists, because they are more than 30. So they are not just kidnappers, they are terrorists who evaded Kwara State, all right? So there is no report of the security agencies, attacking them. So what it means is that the government are in touch with these people, who are kidnapping these the victims. So it's like we are romancing with these kidnappers. Like when they kidnap, we negotiate with them, money exchange hand, and they release them. They still go back again. They have more money to acquire more arms that they are going to use again for the next community. It continues. It continues. Like what the former the professor was saying. They have equipment that can be used for all these things, which we have already experimented on several times in Delta. In Delta today, you have not heard about any attack in Delta today. It's because some equipment was used to track these kidnappers who uses our forest as a hideout. So
Nigerians are confused sometimes, where it's almost unbelievable that people will come and abduct 20, 30, look at the one in Niger, over 200 or so, or 300 people, including primary school children, and move them. And the Nigerian state will say they don't know. You know what it means to move 200 people one time? With all the technology we have. So my question is, if anybody insults the president or insults anyone in power right now, before you know, maybe the DSS will find you. Now, terrorists are content creators. Some people was even making fun of it that they're even doing giveaway. And yet, we don't know what to do. Is that even tenable?
How did over 200 people were kidnapped from a Catholic school in Niger State, and they were moved across states, and the security agencies are helpless? These are questions that we'll continue to ask.